Good morning. It's Monday, February 3rd. We're looking at the S&P 500, and let's just go back a little bit here and recap what happened. On Friday, we had this kind of move up overnight over here and came all the way up here into this 9650 area. 97.75 over here, and then slowly started making our way back down. And then during the regular session, it was really just a big sell-off and came all the way down here, bottomed out right here around 1275. And then once we reopened here in the Globex, we had quite a big push up. So what we're looking at right now is we've really kind of used this 35, and we've really used this all night. We've used this area. So I drew in a couple of these prices in here. This is 38 quarter, 40 quarter, 42, 43 half, and then 45 half. Now, if you don't know what to do with those, just ignore that. That's fine. That might be more advanced than where you currently are with your trading. So I'm going to make this smaller so we can see what the market has done. And I'm going to erase these to make the chart look cleaner. So let's look here at what has happened overall. So this area was a pretty major area of support on the sell-off the first time, and then it came back up here. And then if we look at what's happened, I mean, it's been a long time since we've been lower than this, so we'll get to that in a second if that's something that's going to play out. But we want to look at what we have done over here on these bounces. So none of these prices have been really used that well, given the major selling that happened, except for we did come back here and test this pretty well overnight. And then we've really been, holding in this area overnight. So whichever way we can kind of get that break and start to move, we've got more. If we can break here or here, we've got more room to run. So really the next CPA isn't until up here in this area. So if we can hold up above this area, next CPA is really not till up here, and then up here again. So we could easily come back up and test that or test that. So really until some kind of news, until there's something positive around this coronavirus news, likely they're going to use that as a reason to keep selling off the market. And anything that you see would likely just be a bounce in the bigger picture, even coming all the way back up here into the 70s, would likely just be a bounce. So with the big range that we've been seeing, what makes a lot of sense is basically playing from CPA to CPA. That's pretty much what we're looking for here. And what we're holding here above the CPA. These are 10 points apart. So these are actually two different prices right here. Two different CPAs. So we're playing 10 points apart. So then below here, we have that 17. And the market hasn't really used any of this. I mean, it probed through that. Below here, this 10 area, we probably want to keep an eye on. And then below that, we've got quite a bit of room down here to this 86 area. Maybe even this might even be a CPA, this 96. So this may even be a blue line here. So below here, we could, as long as we are able to break this 10 area, we should see at least 96, maybe even 86. We'll just see what. But for now, until something positive around this coronavirus news is coming out, likely we're going to see more selling. The big picture, this would just be a bounce. if we were to come back up here. And so above here should see more. If we can hold up above here, basically if you trade it from CPA to CPA, above here we're looking for back up to here, and then below here we're really looking for a push back down to here. But if we get above here, now we're looking for here, and below here we're looking for here or here or here, and then above here we're really looking for up to that area. So if you just play that one at a time as far as the CPAs, and then you use the KPs in between there, especially given the huge range that we've been having, and most of the time that is really going to keep you okay in these big ranges given the space between the CPAs. So there you have it for today, and we'll see you in the live trade signals.